Oh my. Oh, stop it. Stop it, Ice. You're so wicked. Oh, stop it. I said no.
Alicia, what's going on in there?
It's my father. Nothing, Daddy.
Open this door at once!
But, Daddy, I'm changing.
I'm coming in!
You have to go.
But I've just got my boots off.
Don't get cheeky now. Seriously. My father will kill... Daddy!
Alicia!
Daddy, no!
Why, you devil! I'll kill you!
That wasn't my fault. She tricked me.
I'll trick you, devil!
Oh, I'm out of here.
If I ever get my hands on you...
Hello, sir. How are you this evening?
Exhausted, friend. Tell me, where are you going?
Oh, I'm off across the mountains. How about you?
The same. Mind if I tag along?
Not at all. We can sing songs together.
Great. Sounds good to me.
Well, here you go. Is this okay?
Yes, this is fine. Thank you. For your trouble.
Why, thank you, sir. Well, I'm off. Head north of the castle. Maybe I'll see you again sometime.
You just may. Farewell, sir.
Hello, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the town of Vokesville. I trust your travels were not too unpleasant?
Just fine, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. My name is Udo. I am a seller of rare and precious trinkets, as well as a great source of news for the town and all across the valley.
You mean you're a gossip?
Call me what you may, as long as you call me friend.
We'll see.
Ah, cautious. I like that. Please come and see me anytime you need anything.
This guy is almost feminine looking. What a sissy. You consider roughing the little guy up, but you can't think of a good reason to do so. Besides, he might be useful later on.
Hey there, Udo.
Well, hello there, friend. How can I help you today? Ah, the People's Village. You'll not find a finer nor friendlier town around these parts. Everything's kept shipshape around here by old Rayford. He likes to keep things nice and orderly. And for your amusement, there's plenty of shops and sights to see. You can check out the inn or maybe visit the general store. There's a tobacconist for all your exotic smoking and spice needs. Oh, and don't forget the magic shop. We've also got an apothecary, and there's an old graveyard on the edge of town. He's a tough old SOB, that's for sure. He's been the magistrate around these parts for the last 30 years or so. I'd say the town's so well kept because of him, he likes to stay in the good graces of the king. He's a pleasant enough fella, but don't let that fool you, because he doesn't suffer fools or troublemakers one bit. He'll crack your skull if you give him an excuse to. The inn is on the east part of town. It's a big old place, I think it was a giant meat hall in its former life. But over the years, it just settled into being an inn. You can get a reasonable room and some decent food there. The innkeeper's name is Kessel. Tell him Udo sent you. You'll get the Udo discount. It's right in the center of town, next to the tobacco shop. You know, it's no frills. What you see is what you get. But what you get isn't always what you see, eh? No doubt it has the kinds of supplies you need to get about in the valley. The proprietor is Owen. He and his wife are usually in there running the place together. Honestly, I don't know her name. I always call her Mrs. Owen. Let me tell you, if there's a center of leisure and luxury in this town, it's the tobacconists. Armand has the finest leaf imported from all over the world. He takes pride in his smokable products and pays premium to import the best. It's worth it though. He's got a great back room where the upper crust like to hang out, discuss business and smoke their pipes. Real nice sofas and chairs back there. I've only been in a few times myself, but it was most enjoyable. Let me tell you, that Prospero is definitely one of those enigmatic characters. He's got a big, creepy house to the south of town. The gargoyles out front give me the heebie-jeebies. But his knowledge and products are second to none. Yeah, we've got a guy who fancies himself some kind of medical scientist. He's got all kinds of salves, potions, and poultices. Jared Smyrna, pharmacist, runs the place. Well, you're in the Valley of Krasna right now. We're part of the Kingdom of Lunaria. Well, honestly, it's a vast realm. The castle of the king is to the north a ways, but it's been difficult to travel up there since the spring flooding washed out the main bridge over the river Silmowin. It's the great river. It not only runs through our land, but almost the whole continent. It's called Koninglist. It's a lovely place, actually. Very beautiful. And the king treats his subjects well.
You glance over the bottles on the stand. They're cheap perfumes for women. You've seen stuff like this sold in bazaars all over the world. You see the barrel, which is unremarkable, but then you think of how funny it would be if you had some angry dwarfs shoved in there yelling and pounding on the wood. It's a small, dark cluster of rocks. You could smash something on them, you suppose, but they're mainly there just for decoration. There's a little stream that flows in front of the town. You look down a ways and see it ends in a small lake just down the road. Remember seeing the stream flowing down from the mountains as you rode into town. You stare intently at the grass. It's so green, man. You could get lost in it, man. Give up this life of moral turpitude. Join up with a couple of other guys, play some instruments, and travel across the land playing mandolin. Then you shake yourself out of it and realize that you are grateful that you aren't dead. The tree grows on the other side of the river.
Hey there.
Well, good luck, sir.
You glance over the bottles on the stand. They're cheap perfumes for women. You've seen stuff like this sold in bazaars all over the world. There's a little stream that flows in front of the town. You look down a ways and see it ends in a small lake just down the road. Remember seeing the stream flowing down from the mountains as you rode into town? The sign reads Volksville. It looks like it was carved a long time ago and could use some cleaning up. You stare intently at the grass. It's so green, man. You could get lost in it, man. Give up this life of moral turpitude. Join up with a couple of other guys, play some instruments, and travel across the land playing mandolin. Then you shake yourself out of it and realize that you are grateful that you aren't dead. The sign reads Volksville. It looks like it was carved a long time ago. This guy is all...
Hey there.
Where? Oh, good.
There's a little stream that flows in front of the town. You look down a ways and see it ends in a small lake just down the road. Remember seeing the stream flowing down from the mountains as you rode into town? You stare intently at the grass. It's so green, man. You could get lost in it, man. Give up this life of moral turpitude. Join up with a couple of other guys, play some instruments, and travel across the land playing mandolin. Then you shake yourself out of it and realize that you are grateful that you aren't dead. The sign reads Volksville. It looks like it was carved a long time ago and could use some cleaning up.